is coming on. And now I think the video is coming on. Hear it? Okay, so I guess it's like too early when I speak, so test. Okay, so I guess it's like too early when I speak, so test. Okay, so I guess it's like too early when I speak, so test. Okay, so I guess it's like too early when I speak, so test. Okay, so I guess it's like too early when I speak, so test. Okay, this microphone is definitely test. Okay, this microphone is this microphone